for the meal train. I've been posting here and there, but I can't even tell you how much you guys have not only fed my family, but you fed our spirits and our souls. The food has been amazing. My kids consider themselves foodies, gourmets, and they absolutely have loved it. And it surprised me. They absolutely. But more than that, you fed our souls. And this community has embraced my family during this time to such a point where we have never felt so much love and appreciation. So from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of myself and my family, I want to say thank you. So, having said that, welcome. I'm Tanya Hall, Wyden Park President, and this is our July Civic Association meeting, and I'm glad to see you all. And I'm going to turn it over to our Vice President, Ryan Freak, to do the icebreaker.
Nice to meet you, Greg. I see a lot of dates going on, but I don't think but it's fair week. Icebreaker this time is going to be what's your favorite fair memory, fair attraction, or fair animal. I've never been to the state fair ever. So my favorite. It's good.
I was just there like 2 hours ago. But I would say I had a lot of fun with Betty too.
Favorite at the fair.
Memory, attraction, or
Say the butter cow.
I just saw the butter cow like in 2018 for the first time ever. Wow. I was a rider. I did all the rides. So my favorite memory of the fair was being a little girl, and my dad took the day off of work to take us to the fair. And we went into this one attraction where there was a gorilla woman, and she became like gorilla, and she turned into a gorilla. I'm a little kid. What do I know? Suddenly there was this big gorilla that would fly out of the tent, and my dad never let go of my hand, and that was my favorite. So. Next. The vegetables to eat or what? What? Funnel cake? Yes. Yours is what?
I was saying, I was like the dairy cows because that's what I had for my boy traffic.
Ah. Chicken would win sometimes.
I mean, it would just stalemate you, you know, like you didn't have any like extra moves. It's good to start on.
Yes. Oh, really great ride. Badger Mountain, great ride. There you go.
Well, I'm originally from California, so I grew up going to those fairs. I don't know how much different they are out here because I've been to this like once or twice, but it was always like every year it was like, what are they gonna fry next? You know? And I remember so they do that out here too. Yeah.
Everything's
So I'll never forget the year it came out. It was like fried beer. And I was like, yes, it's fried beer. They did it. They somehow figured out how to do it. It's fried beer.
Okay, that is interesting.
Yeah.
how did it taste? That's the question.
I mean, like fried. Yeah, like it's fried ball of friedness. Like, I didn't really understand it, but I was like, all right, well, they tried.
Next. Gentlemen?
Well, my favorite thing at the fair is coffee.
All of it is, yes. Food is good.
Is anyone here from Northeast Ohio?
I am.
Canfield Fair?
Oh, yeah.
Michael and I are from same,
I never went to the campus.
Yeah. just an institution.
It is. I've been a long time, but it is a really good fair.
So among many things, I say as an adult, I can remember they have great concerts.
Yeah.
Every Labor Day we get like pretty major acts and I'm like, oh, a train. Rock Fever.
Yep.
Yes.
They were so good. I just saw them again at the Youngstown Theater like last summer and they're still they've been around for 20 years. And all the things it was so good, it was so fun.
Awesome. Right. You'd like to tell us your favorite?
I like seeing like the animals up close and stuff.
Is that everyone? All right, great. So thank you everyone for that. Next, we're going to actually change the agenda around a little bit. We're gonna have Matt LeBron come and talk to you about Thrive Companies, the beer and wine option that's on the next special election.
Just for Sunday sales, I guess.
Yes.
So, as you mentioned, my name's Matt Negron. I'm with Thrive Companies. I'll stand over here. So this is for our corner retail at our 450 development. It's named after the intersection, but there's going to be 44,000 square foot, 4,400 square foot gym, as well as the corner retail, which is what this is for 3,200 square foot corner retail set. And the idea is to have some sort of restaurant, something in the end cap. We haven't started actively leasing that, but the intention is for a restaurant. Project is on its way. It's 550 space garage, 311 apartments. I don't know if there are any other questions on that.
I'm gonna get behind, sorry. We're gonna be voting, like, we can vote, not probably on Tuesday, right? I guess.
It's for the special election.
That's on Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Oh, okay. We're voting to what, approve or
If they
not?
can sell beer and wine at Sunday. So do you guys have an option to sell on weekdays?
I think it's Sunday.
Saturday too?
Because there's other bars that are able to sell in the area on Sundays as well.
It's weird with liquor license. Typically, you get a liquor license depending on the exact area. That's why sometimes you get the main last specifically like this. Just regulations.
Is it just one precinct that's voting?
When you look at the Franklin County Board of Elections like ballot, it listed like a different address, like something in the Westwood Avenue address.
So the address should be 6.
Well, I know there were,
There's a few
there were-
addresses within that building.
Yeah.
So we have the apartments have its own address, the retail, 3 different addresses, but it's all within the same building.
I think there were a couple of Sunday options. In addition to that.
We're gonna vote on that Tuesday. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, my vote.
Weird, yeah, it's kind of odd going through the process, but it is a step.
So if it fails, then what happens?
That's in details. So I go through that.
So you guys, oh, okay, you'll keep trying, but ultimately, if it ultimately fails, we still move forward with that retail space with the
Well, it
restaurant in it?
restricts the amount of users, the type of users that would go in there, right?
Sure.
Super restaurant users that don't have the ability that's primo veg or.
Oh, so you're saying that it might change what you do with that 40.
The limits are, well, the limits are.
Yeah.
or at least-
Sure, yeah.
So. There's only a limited amount. Limits are optional.
There's no.
So the garage is underway right now. Expecting the garage to be complete. So that's the front building. We have a few snags of EDA that we're working through. And then thereafter, so the garage and the front building are kind of on the same timeline. Summer of next year. And then the building starts that wraps the garage. Start after the garage. In the next couple- 24 months. Construction times just keep getting longer and longer. Tough environment. there. Yeah, so there are formerly what happened was 3M site. So 3M back in the heyday was chromium plating facility. So before the EPA was even around, it hasn't been that long. There weren't a lot of regulations. So that was one of the sites where chemicals did seep through some of the foundations in the building, backpacks and slabs. So we went through the environmental remediation process, the VAT process, that is the lab process. In that, during that time, we had found that there was no contamination. We went back to 3M, who had really was the owner. And so, in our agreement with the town and EPA and 3M, there are steps in the process that we have to check in with them because they were the previous owner and are technically liable for a lot of those issues. We were just in one of those states. And so we just have to get them comfortable with that. So with that, meaning there is a 4-foot cap between any type of contamination. Basically what you see. And so all of the building foundations as well as the whole site, it's all has a vapor mitigation system, which is the vapor barrier between everything, and then smooths out and check to make sure that there are no gases escaping. It's pretty substantial list of items that and really the heavy contamination in that site, we just plop a big 556 space garage on top of it. So that solves is not much residential. As far as contaminated sites, this goes a lot. This is a lot smoother than building on top of a landfill. So we're in better shape than most of our projects.
Is 3M being notoriously bulky again?
Say that again.
Is 3M being notoriously bulky again about the whole thing?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're in a pretty substantial lawsuit right now with the military. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but like any large corporation, there's a ton of steps that have to be taken. You know, different committees have committees that they report to that reports to other committees, and so we're just kind of stuck on that. So just yet another thing to do a complicated process.
Site right now.
Yeah, there's no, I mean, to the average pedestrian, there's processes that we go through during construction on excavation and things like that. We actually have a GCI. It's the name of the company that do pretty much all of our sites from the environmental side of things. So it's not, but there's no hazards to any really any other construction site as long as we're not. But any type of exploitation, there hasn't been any exploitation. Everything that's really been done on the site from the environmental side is already done. So at this point, we're just following the steps for construction. So we're not really exposing them. On top of where it's done. Cool.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good luck. So, does anyone else have any comments or anything? You're all good with that? Next, we're going to have the Franklin County Land Bank, COCIC. Talk about the construction for the 3 single residential sites that we have. Mr. Norman is gonna come. Hope Paxson can make it, so just come in. And just give us an option.
We approve corporations for Ohio Community Land Trust. So essentially what we do is build permanent affordable housing. Initially went through and take a lot of the private and vacant properties, returning them back into the community by building single family residential homes and making them permanently affordable not only for the first home buyer, but also future home buyers that will. We have 7 lots that we have that we'll be building on in the Wyland Park area. What I have to show you is even 2 of the elevations that will be constructing here.
Yeah,
These
no,
are-
just the, okay.
yeah, this is the elevation. So how our program works, we, as I said, work on vacant properties. We have individuals go through orientation. How our program works, people are able to purchase the homes. It normally costs the trust about $280,000 to $300,000 to build a home. We then sell them at $200,000, so they roll a subsidy developed there. And then we could also bring $50,000 to up to $50,000 to the table to help with the purchase price. So if a person comes in, is working with one of our trusted lenders, and only gets a mortgage of $175,000, we can bring that additional $25,000. Our program works. Questions? We've been around approximately 2 years. We just recently closed on our 54th home. But now in the city of Thomas, we also we work with reputable builders. Currently, we're working with Rockford. We're building a number of our homes. We actually just finished 7 homes in Whitehall and 7 homes in Berlin. Just outside. Okay. Just outside.
Is that your goal to kind of build houses all over as opposed to building a larger quantity in particular neighborhoods? Just for example, you just happened to mention 7 Mile and 7 here. If you had another 7 lots in Wyland Park, would you do 13, or is that not enough?
We would do, well, the trust itself has over 900 properties in our, putting the contract together, getting enough parcels.
You think 900 lots they still control?
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
This has been decided that all 7 lots.
So we all plan that some of those lots doubles built on, but the first ones we're doing right now is we're still getting the design for the doubles. Well, it varies. What we initially had was the first come, first served model. Scratch that, and now each development area has a drawing. So everyone goes through orientation, they sign up for a drawing, whatever development area they're interested in. When they land, we're given a number, and we work from that number until we have all the homes. So for instance, like I said, we did 7 homes on Urban Crest. We had 35 people in the queue that were interested in that.
Do you know if the city bond package is approved in November, will you get more money from that bond package, or is they have to figure that out?
That doesn't fall in my area, so I don't know. I don't know.
lots, which lots should get?
The lots that we have, not sure which are the doubles and which are not, but the lots that we currently have, the addresses are, 388, 382 East Ninth, 324, 326 North Fifth, 1365, 1367 North Fifth, 1479, 1481 North Sixth, 1369, 1371 North Fifth Street, 1380, 1382 North Fifth Street, and 1384 North. I do not.
So will there be two separate drawings then? Or one set?
That would be done later, so we start the doubles of the.
Say everyone logic in this thing.
Yeah. They
And
have-
with our program, we work with people at 120% of area. So we make it also affordable for those who.
There are NFP people that are, it sounds like this would be definitely more affordable than
Yeah.
potentially. What might be available, you know?
Right.
And the way the market is, it makes it affordable for people to actually purchase on it.
Yeah.
Not price tag.
So once they acquire the home, like it's theirs forever, or are there any like limitations that they set themselves?
There's forever, and there is how our program works, the individual owns the structure, but the trust continues to own the land, and it's from 990 and 25 And then we have a resale formula, so if they do decide to sell the home 7 years, 10 years down the road, they get a percentage of the appreciation at that time, but that subsidy remains with the home, because the next home buyers also have to fit those subsidies.
And so, yeah,
They sell the house back to the trust. So they use it.
No, they get come to the table with identified buyer, but they just have to fit the program guidelines.
the buyer does as well.
The next buyer.
Oh, and then what's the benefit for you guys to like own the land? Is this so they can't like develop on it, or what's the
Well,
reason behind it?
So it maintains that permanent affordability. So it's a long-term affordability, it never go back. So oftentimes, in
Oh,
other areas, if you
I
build an
see.
affordable home
yeah,
that don't have that conditions like we have,
Yeah.
then the next buyer will just go right into the market, free market price, and it's no longer.
oh, I see, so it keeps it in like this program. I see, okay, thanks.
But
So
the,
I guess that.
I was gonna ask that, so if someone buys the home, are there restrictions like, let's say, it's built with 3 bedrooms and they're like, well, we want to do an expansion, are there any restrictions? of
They
what-
have to contact the trust and it has to be approved for that. So, if someone's looking to put up a fence, add a deck, all that has to go through the trust first. We anticipating that we'll have in our drawing, I think we'll have 9 development areas going on. The drawing will probably happen this fall, and it's probably ready about early 2020.
It will break ground, the 3 properties here, like, 4 days a year.
Yes.
And do they have a choice of where their home would be, what street?
There's 3 of them, so there's,
Yeah, based on the order, like you said, from the drawing, the first person that goes through all the 5 steps and qualify, they have the first choice.
Okay.
And then the second person has.
Okay.
For the doubles, so that'd be 2 separate owners and with their some kind of like 2-unit association. of this sort. Okay.
It's a good question. I didn't know there was 2 owners here, so yeah. Could one person buy the double and rent it out themselves?
Yeah, he has to be sort of thing. Something that we're working on, as a means of affordable housing in other areas, that's now that what the policies are.
This just end up being almost like one of those, but
Some people coming up on the second year. Some of them built on the south side. Like I said, just closed this year with the Southern Whitehall, Southern Northern Press. One from the east side as well. We have a number that we built along Mount Vernon Avenue. Actually, we have 3 more that we're putting up that's going to be closing around October of this year.
So far, like,
Oh, yes.
so far, it's just.
Any other questions? Appreciate your time. I have cards if anyone wants to call. I will leave that with you as well.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you so much. No, glad we were able to get more information about that. You all spread that around too. Yeah, they can get touch, I guess, with hope. Yeah, that's cool for me and more information.
I think there was,
Is there a link
the
on there?
orientation dates were on here. So they can,
Is there a way we can post that?
Yep.
Okay. So next, we want to talk about the Wyland Park Festival discussion. Where we're at, what we're gonna be meeting, and how you can help. Right? So there has been a link where you want to show us
Yes.
that.
Yeah, so I created a link, it's a volunteer link. I'm gonna post it, on the Wyland Park discussion forum, so spread the word, but it'll be pretty much hour-long volunteer spots, like restroom monitors, festival headquarters, and, manning like a table, civic table. Volunteers for the bounce house, food prep, which don't be scared to volunteer for food prep, because Veritas will have their own, like, they're gonna be running it, so you'll just be helping. So you have to do all of it. What else? A hamster ball. Yes,
Set up and tear
yeah,
down.
yeah, set up and tear down are on there as well.
we have a
So,
bunch of tables, chairs, tents.
okay.
And I'm
It's Saturday, August 20th,
Noon to
noon to 3,
Yes.
but if you're coming to volunteer at 10 o'clock, it's
10 a.m.
10 a.m. or
Yeah,
earlier?
try to do 10. I was thinking 9, but
9?
9, 10, 11. Whatever,
Okay.
what do we have?
I did do 10
Okay, 10's fine.
for setup crew, starting at 10.
Tear down to what?
So,
I didn't know I cooked like 5, but yeah.
yeah,
Also, I had an email from Don McGill, of course, requesting a table. We already have a set aside for them, but asking if, what their volunteers to do as well. So we do have-
Okay.
Should I send them the link?
yeah, actually, yeah, 'cause that would be the best way, I think the most organized way, so that way they can check in at festival headquarters and then be directed to where they need to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone, even their past, I'll have Tracy, Richard Pastor, I think it is. I'll have them like have his volunteers sign up.
Okay, good. And I made flyers.
Something on here.
Okay.
No,
No,
we'll post it on,
We'll post it.
once you
on-
post it in
yeah,
the
no, that's
discussion
fine.
forum,
Pass
I'll
it
post
around.
it on the website. and
Okay,
the
yeah.
Facebook page and all
Okay,
that.
great.
Yeah, so you can pass it around, post them on your Facebook page, whatever, so you can get people. Yeah, it takes me usually. I know, COSI won't be here for the sensory table or the face painting in front of kids, so I did mention to Dr. Gill that maybe they might have
Okay.
somebody from here or whatever.
Yeah.
And help do something like that. What is that, Chris?
We've got most everything organized. I worked with.
This is our first rodeo. on
Yeah.
this, just so you know, so if it turns out great, yay. If it doesn't, well, it's our first.
If you wanted to do something like tomato tasting or something.
Right, so, we'll have, 20 vendors
tents?
We just have the one. And there were apparently tents at the Civic Hall, which nobody knows where they are.
Oh, yes.
I know, like, in some of the notes, we purchased maybe like 10 different, I don't know how big the tents was,
Yeah, they're like 10 by 10,
but
but,
they're nowhere to be found.
they went someone's basement.
I mean, I had some at the, you know, they don't last long.
Yeah, they have definitely broken, like, over the years.
The last that we had a few were at Hill somewhere, of course,
Well, interesting.
with remote and everything up in there. And more recently, Gateway Film Center has let us borrow. They have like the really decent ones that are quite durable, that we could probably borrow again. They're probably 12 by 12.
Okay.
They're branded, you know, Gateway Film Center, so it looks like the Gateway Film Center.
Yeah.
But if we wanted to see about getting those specifically for volunteer check-in or something that makes them easily identifiable, from Gateway Film Center, maybe we can sign in and you can get a voucher. to go.
Yeah.
That would be fine.
So I will say, like, I mean, tents are really important because it just, it's in the middle of the day, you sleep late.
We're gonna have a 20 by 20 tent.
Oh, you rent it? Oh, yeah, well, that's like for over the dance floor. Or,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah,
Is that where
so,
the DJ gonna, is he gonna be
Yeah.
stationed there?
It should be like nearby or maybe under it somewhere.
so I just think that, yeah, like, I'm sorry, I'm out of town and I am not involved in this festival planning at all, except for public thing. But, if anyone can bring their own personal tent to use for someone to be able to use, like if you do the tomato thing, or if you've got like some, you know what I mean, like I don't get vendors coming or whatnot. But I do have, and this is what we've used in years past, was like that red tent for like the kind of like check-in point. It's like, I think it's 20 by 10. So I can leave that, like give that to you if I'm going out of town before I go. It is a little bit like a setup process, but it's, it pops open, so you just like, yeah, I think so, yeah, it should, yeah, it should. Yeah, it's been remarkable. You might have seen it.
So that you just have some years to come.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What we also need is the week before, people to volunteer to drop off invites on people's porches, not in mailboxes, but somewhere that it's secure. So we'll make a couple thousand of those. So we'll send down an email list to get people. It's nice if we do it just 1 week before,
Yeah.
2 weeks,
Sure.
not 2 days.
Right.
But that weekend before would be great because they say,
I'm pretty sure I do have the sign, the two signs that,
You have.
Oh, I
that's
have
where
that.
they are.
Yeah.
You
I
have the
have
ones that go on the fence?
that's like, what is it, the
It just says-
festival this Saturday?
That
or
goes
something?
on the fence?
I have
Because I was going to order them from Staples.
No,
and I
no,
got
yeah.
hung up on which materials I asked
Oh,
for.
good,
I said,
okay. I am like
We were wondering where they were.
95% sure I have them, so I will give it to you when I get it.
Okay, okay. So we can put them up. We can do something.
Well, we would put them up on Sunday.
Yeah,
Right
so you
before,
want to
so-
say this
Yeah.
Saturday?
Yes. That would be great. We didn't know where they were, so good. That's
We
nice.
tied it up to like trees or something like that.
Yeah, yep.
We'll figure it out. Awesome.
Still need a quote from Last Impressions. I just put a note on the website.
And we are gonna have to do coordinations.
Yeah, because we
There's just
haven't
the
heard from
COVID
Charlotte.
regulations at the school, they're just,
They just really
How many-
escalated.
How many do you need? Do we need like any handicap accessible ones or just regular ones?
I think the city probably has some state on that. So that
No, special. I'll check that special. That
I would imagine if we have two, it's, yeah,
too.
it's a 3-hour event.
Yeah.
People live nearby. I think we should do one ADA.
So generally those,
Probably don't have- They come back.
Some people will prefer to do that.
Right, yeah.
I think generally those 88 ones don't have the same capacity.
Okay.
So maybe we have to do like 2 regulars and an 88.
Okay.
So we don't do volunteers for the bathrooms.
Oh, we don't, then, right. Okay, I
Or we can always
will,
allocate them.
no, that's fine, when I
Even-
get, well, when I just get home, I can just delete that.
And
Volunteer
maybe
position
we
from-
can use that, but maybe if they're brave, they can go in and check.
Yeah, cleaning them.
Yeah.
Well, I have on this, volunteer link, there also is like you pick, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm just gonna delete the rest. of them, since
Okay.
we really don't need it. I'll do it.
It's not often that you
Oh, yeah. I mean, that would be great. People who said that they would like to volunteer.
Well, I mean, are you guys gonna have a court, because the thing is, the link is like, you know, this is for Saturday, August 20th, and then it's like this hour slot you're gonna volunteer for, so if somebody's gonna volunteer for
delete the
passing out flyers, that would be like probably either a separate thing to sign up for, or maybe, you know, maybe in the post, we can just say email so-and-so for details.
I would think just email me,
Yeah, if they're
and then
interested, and
I'll
then you
keep
can,
track of what streets people are gonna
yeah,
take,
you guys, okay, so,
and I can count on, you know, Google Maps of how many properties are on that street.
Okay. so I think what I'll do is, when I do the discussion forum post, I'll post the link, and then I'll also, in the body, just say, email you, if you're interested in volunteering the week before to pass out flyers on certain streets.
You do it at your leisure.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
Do you guys recall like how many people we planned for? Like
400.
400?
I mean, who knows, right?
Did
Like, I
we
feel like,
ever have a lot left over? And people are coming out in droves and things right now, so.
true, yeah. So, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like, when we planned for 400, like, I would say, like, it wasn't like food ran out within the first hour. It was the right amount. It was always the right amount. So,
Menu is
Hot
dog, chip,
dogs, hamburgers, like a veggie patty, chips, cookies, water.
are you guys planning for 400? Got,
Well, initially I just put a quote together for 200, but
Oh,
I
okay.
wasn't sure how many,
yeah.
so I'll just double everything.
we're having a DJ and we're having security.
Yeah.
Oh, right, he said 2 weeks before. Colin's done. He said 2 weeks. That's good. And then, what else? Anybody else think of anything else?
We will
Nothing
have,
we're discussing in our meetings?
We will celebrate the National Night Out again.
Oh, yeah,
That'll actually be next Tuesday,
yes.
so the police will be here, the Franklin County Auditor will be here. I get ice cream.
Yeah, it's gonna be right up here. Last year, we were one of the only communities that did it. They were so grateful. to have us. So, yeah, it was kind of cool. They were trying to figure out how to land and how to cop it down. But they was practicing football, so we couldn't do it. That's how grateful they were that we were there.
They can do that somewhere else.
Yeah, you touched that once, that's when you get.
Yeah, that was the cool things that they wanted to do, but apparently. And anything else pertaining?
I have a parking.
Oh, a parking?
It's not a parking, but I'm the civic representative for the Shore North Parking Benefit District Committee.
Yes.
And it spends the extra money for the parking meters on things for the community. And so I'm gonna start a survey and put it on the discussion board. And it's extra money time in September, so they want ideas about what to spend the money on. And last year, like, it was the free Kogo bikes for the community and free bus passes. That's where that money came from to do that. So an idea about like another program or something that's coming to mind. You know, just put it like in the comments or something like that. So it's like the short of this coming back and more people are parking, so the cop's much bigger than it has been. So it's actually something to spend money on. And, oh no, well, we did pop 2 years because there was no money. But now there's more. Yeah. Well, it has to be transit thing. It's transit for dogs. Transit for dogs, but it has to be like transit. So, yeah. Oh, dog transit. Yeah.
So don't have Facebook, which my understanding is like Facebook is becoming like irrelevant. Like, oh, I ever think about like doing just like a public website, because it's just like, it's just really hard to keep up with this stuff. Like I want to be more involved sometimes, but I'm like, I don't have social media. I don't
We have a
see the-
website, we have an email
Is it-
newsletter,
oh,
so just go to the website or you can sign up for the email newsletter.
Like in the emails, I get emails, so I haven't like seen anything about any of this. Like,
Uh,
festival.
Festival's on the website,
Okay, I need to remember.
it's on the Google
website.
Calendar,
But we haven't really pushed it out.
Wineland
So
Park.
your
dot-
point.
But I use the newsletters. But all I ever see is like the meetings.
It's winelandpark.org, the
Well,
festival.
we should push the survey out now so people can plan for it who want to. When it's also the sign up that's and the survey.
Yeah.
And an email, it just kind of gets people into the meeting.
Yeah.
I know.
There's still, yeah.
There's a pretty good sized pile. What can you do? Just mulch in the yard, so if you need something like that. And last thing that's kind of, some of the really big things that we're about. There's leaves still laying there. That worms can't be turned. The way the woods grow. So those are there and done something. So even if you have someone else coming, chainsaw, if you don't. So all that stuff that we saved from that tree is gonna end up. So it's open. Anybody has something that they want to do, just-
Put that on the,
Well, not on the website.
I saw on Facebook, but I was wondering, yeah. Maybe on the website, but Sam was saying.
So if you happen to know people, they're just like.
What would be-
Facebook discussion forums private.
See it. Someone who's not in.
We see it,
You
they
can't see
can't
the
comment,
posts.
you can't post, you can't see the post, or you can't post.
I think it's a private,
You can't see the post.
you can see the Wineland Park Civic page,
Yeah.
and that's public. But the discussion forum, I believe, is private, and you can request them. I'm not sure about the visibility.
Anything else, anybody else concerning the festival? We are going to discuss upcoming events, which we did talk about National Night Out.
And then we haven't really set a date yet for the dog parade.
Yes, that's like September. And then we want to do a movie night towards the middle, end of September as it cools down. And Grant Park is graciously, Joyce's Park, the residents there has graciously offered us their space to do a movie night. So I think that's gonna be really fun. Of course, but we did want to make sure it wasn't going to disturb anybody, and that they were like, no, bring it, bring it. And also,
Well,
doggy, that the doggy parade, let me tell you about the doggy parade, it's so fun. Grab a dog, throw a costume on them. Oh, we had such a ball last year, my dog Thor was dressed as Thor. My son's girlfriend's dog name was Jake and it's khaki. colors. I bought a red shirt from State Farm logo on it. Jake from State Farm. Really, it was so cute. My grandpa was Superdog Superman, so we had a fall. We just kind of walked the perimeter from here around. And what I'd like to do is make sure we give the people around the parade area notice that we're doing the parade, so they'll be outside to see it. Because it really was fun, wasn't it? It was very cute. So. Keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, another update, we are now officially a 501c3. So interest partners, the money that they have, should then grant us the money. So we no longer require a fiscal agent for grant money. So it should make it easier for us to find. We also get access to a lot of free. We got a grant from the national out to the city. So I requested $100 for like food and stuff. They said the city council would match it. So if there's another expensive one, match it. 5 months a year to go out. Tech services like from Microsoft free. So right now we have a single account, so they might over Microsoft Teams and stuff. Expense through websites, so all the services we're paying for really. Yeah. And usually when you have a fiscal agent, they usually will charge to administer.
This is an excellent treasure. Of the land, so careful how we spend it. I think that's it in terms of our upcoming, what's happening. Civic. Ryan, can you give me anything? So, next, finally, announcement. Anybody have any type of announcement? Have what?
Great.
Great.
Wow. Yeah, we gotta look, it's the high ones right now, on the sunny side. So it'll be coming in those 2 weeks, but you gotta look for it there.
Got 3 minutes?
We'll put them out, all right. Leslie doesn't want anyone to pick anything ever.
That's not true. We're trying to take better care of the plants. Sometimes when people get in there and aren't quite sure what they're doing, they find the plants. So we are trying to be better about harvesting daily and they would under the pergola. But no, of course, if people are over there on trying to control it. Yeah. Any of the fruit and herbs, feel free to take as much as you want.
Are the herbs labeled?
Some of them are. Some of them aren't. They're all in the big. This one are in the big. So yeah, please go.
Feel free to bring some.
Well, that's what. Yeah, we'll see what's in abundance. It'd be nice if we bring some things and do some tastings and
Because I always have that few that say they don't know anything that's going on.
Yeah.
They're like inviting people to
yeah.
They're coming in us. No? Say again?
Let's hear it.
Oh, no, baby. She looked down like, oh.
Nope.
Well, if that's it.
We've got plenty of pizza and cookies, so.
So please stand up.
Hopefully it takes so long.
Yeah, do you-
guys are gonna want some?
Yeah, do you want to give it to the?
Oh, yeah. Have them come
We'll be
over.
happy to have it.
We've got
I'll go let Coach know.
cheese.
And thank you all so much for coming.
It's a big practice.
Okay.
I'm gonna take all of this stuff.